Hey, Tony here, Random Adventures 2.0. What are we doing? We're going to talk about a shemagh. What's a shemagh? It's a piece of cloth. But a lot of people are intimidated by this piece of gear. Why? Because they don't know how to wear it or tie it. But I'm just going to show you a simple way of tying the thing. I was intimidated by it as well. I ordered it. I watched a couple videos. And then I started packing it with me every time I backpacked or I go out for an overnight, a stealth camp or just a regular camp. I got to have this with me because I use it at night when I sleep, especially if it's cold. And I'll show you that here in a second. All right, let's get it off the wall and I'll show you how it's done. All right. All right. The one that I got is from Texas Bushcraft. Now, it's a piece of cloth. Yeah, it's a pretty big piece of cloth, too. Nice. But there's a million and one uses for this thing. But what you do is you just take opposite corners. So you want to make a triangle, a big triangle. All right. So there you go. So you get a triangle so you can see all the ends there. And then you just throw it. I'm going to leave my hat on because I'll show you why. So I generally like to leave a hat on, not all the time, but when I'm not sleeping, because I don't like this hanging down in my face too much. So generally, what I'll do is I'll offset it a little bit. So I usually hold both arms out, and you can see that the ends are right there. So I like to offset it just a bit, just to one side. All right. Just so one side's longer than the other. All right. So you can see that. So I'm going to hold, this is the one end there, and that's about the length. It doesn't have to be exact or nothing. A lot of times what I'll do is I'll take it and I'll touch the one corner to my forearm. That way, here, let me show you. So it's to my forearm. This one side's to my forearm. So just a little shorter on the one side. All right. So then I pull it over the bill of my hat. Okay. And then I take the short side and I pull it up over my chin like that. All right. All right. So there we go. And then I give this side a tug right here. So give it a tug down. All right, and then lift it straight up. And then I go across the bridge of my nose like that. And then I pull this side around. And then I want to find that other side, which is right here. And then I just make a quick little tie, like I'm tying my shoes. It doesn't have to be tight or nothing like that, but that's how I do it. And I just make sure everything's adjusted in there. All right, and I pull this down so it's down around my neck, so you can see it's over my shoulder there a little bit too. So this gives me some good protection from the elements. If I'm trying to be a little stealthier, I generally won't have the hat on, but I like the hat because it gives me this guaranteed out of my eyes. All right, so then what you can do, you don't have to leave it up all the time. You can pull it down, blow your chin, leave it that way. All right. Or you can take it off like a hood, down around and get it around your neck like this. All right. And wear it like this. This is how I sleep a lot of times in my hammock. I'll sleep with it around my neck. I'll get it up around my ears. All right. But rather than a ball cap, a lot of times I'll have my knit cap. This is what I use to sleep in. Sometimes I'll wear this around at camp, just depending on how the day is. But at night, I can pull this down around my ears. So I get it covering my ears, and I don't have to worry about this covering my ears. And then if I'm cold, I can breathe into this, rather than pulling my sleeping bag up and breathing in there and getting all that condensation there. So you can see it's warm. Ah, that's cozy. So it's nice and warm around the neck. Keeps all the breezes out. So there you go. The second way I do this as well is rather than doing it with the ball cap, I'll just do the same thing, but with my knit cap. And I like doing it with the knit cap too, if I don't need to be, want to worry about that brim or anything, but just have fun with it. There's no right or wrong way to wear it. Look. Down under the chin, this side across the face, and maybe I don't want to tie it in a knot. Maybe I just want to tuck them in. So you can tuck it into itself. Tuck that end in. Adjust, tuck it down around the eyes. And there you have it. Then you can go even lighter, smaller. So it's just have fun with it, right? But if you're sleeping, that's a nice, perfect way to sleep, and really works out good. So don't be intimidated by it. Just go out, get one. Visit it. They're only like $14 for a Shemagh. And go down to the description and the storefront. Check it out. Order yourself one. And hey, have fun. All right. Hey, and if you need to use a sling, it can be a sling, for your arm, all kinds of stuff. So there's a ton of uses. Maybe I'll show you some more uses of it another time. You want to wear it just as a scarf, wear it as a scarf. It doesn't matter. It really doesn't. Hey, let's go Christmas caroling. All right. Hey, we'll catch you on the next random adventure. And you stay safe. Have a good one. All righty. Tony 2.0 out. All right.